Hey, guys, welcome back to another webinar. For everyone out there who are on YouTube watching this live, we appreciate you for tuning in. Thank you for being here. I'm so excited to give you guys this personal branding for elite lawyers and finance professionals. This really does relate to, various industries because your personal brand generally is who you are and how you can show that out to more people, how you can show that out to the world. This is extremely, extremely powerful information. This will be a quick webinar as I'll just go through some of these slides on how you can empower yourself. I want all of you to know that everything is possible. There's infinite possibilities, especially when it comes to building your personal brand, because when you show who you are, you magnetize people towards you, right? Like the building the personal brand, you get to a point where you're not chasing business. Business is coming to you. It's because people can relate to you. People can trust you. Again, we do business. We're going into meetings. We're meeting people every single day, but they already have a trust factor. They already have a trust factor for us at ETS Rebasha Media and myself because I've built a personal brand. They can go in and they can listen to my content. They can see like people need time to trust you. They need to clock up hours to trust you. While I'm sleeping, people can go in and listen to my podcast. They can go in and listen to our YouTube channel, watch our YouTube channel, watch how we're giving advice to people and how we're providing value out in the world. And that's why this is so important. So just before I start this webinar, I always do an activity. I want everyone to close their eyes. I want everyone to see the greatness that they have within themselves. I want everyone to see their imagination, what they want, the end result, right? What are some of the problems you have in your business? That could be through leads, that could be through your lead generation. Maybe you're not getting enough leads right now. Maybe you're not getting enough visibility in the right markets, but I want you to see the end result. I want you to see all the leads that you could ever think of coming through. How would that feel for your business? How would that impact for your business? How would you feel that your YouTube channel, that your podcast is bringing you extra revenue into your business? How would it feel for you to be going and speaking in front of thousands of people, doing what you love, living wealthy because you have that wealth within you? And when you build a personal brand, when you're able to pour into your business and add value to people's lives, that's going to happen in a knock-on effect. There's two different people. There's people who may do well in the business, but don't build a personal brand. And there's someone who does well in the business and build a personal brand. This person here is going to get more opportunities. They're going to be seen more. They're going to get the better deals. They're going to be respected more. They're going to be in the spotlight consistently. And it's not about being famous just to be famous, but they're going to stand out than this person, same industry, because they've built a personal brand. People can have more touch points of this person. People can see more of this person. A lot of your pain points are, a lot of your problems is that you're really good at what you do, but you're not visible enough, right? You're still stuck in your business. You're a CEO who's stuck in the business instead of working on the business. That's your problem right now. And the reason why is because you don't have a key person of influence within your business, right? You want to be that key person of influence. You want your business to run long gone from when you're no longer here. But now when you build that personal brand, you combine these two things together, your business, your business brand, and your personal brand. The personal brand is the legacy. That's what's going to carry this to far levels. But once you've built this so well, your personal brand, your business is going to have a knock-on effect and it's going to build your business extremely well. But then even when you're no longer here, your business will be able to run. You'll be able to attract the right staff. You're going to be able to attract people who want to come in and work for your business. The values that you have are going to be out there in the world, and that's going to have a knock-on effect on your business. Always going to have a knock-on effect, and your business will continue running when you're no longer here. And that's what's really powerful. So this is also for elite lawyers and finance professionals. This is one of our clients, Nishant Sharma of Pro Visa Educational Services. We've worked with him and fantastic client. He wanted to build his personal brand. His problem was he didn't have touch points, right? Yes, he was doing decent on Facebook. He had a TikTok page, YouTube, but he wanted to amplify it, right? He was actually better than most as a lawyer. He knows he needed to be relevant, right? He knew he needed to be relevant. He knew I needed to stay top of mind, right? There's the family members, right? When they start to pass away, their children are going to be the ones who are going to come to us. That's how it works, right? So if we show up on TikTok specifically, providing information, TikTok right now is SEO friendly. People are searching. I've been overseas. I'm here in Vietnam. That's why I'm a bit more casual today, right? In Vietnam, I'm just seeing how powerful TikTok is. My partner, when she was figuring out things to do, she found things to do through TikTok, right? And we're living in the TikTokification of social media. So like even for law firms, right? It's just that's where his audience is, right? If your audience is there, target there really well. Have an omnipresence approach, but you want to target specific platforms. So He wanted to amplify himself so well. He has so many good reviews on Google. He has the presence, but he wanted to amplify that. He wanted to build a personal brand. He wanted people to know exactly what he's doing, how he's helping clients. And that's what this is about, right? He is in those clients who's doing over $1 million in revenue, has offices all around the world. So that's why he knows he can have the time and energy to employ, to invest in someone like us to handle his personal branding division, someone like us to handle his personal branding department, to know we are experts in what we do. We know how to put you on the spotlight, right? We know how to be able to, put you in a way where you can run a media company. That's what people come to us for. And that's what you can do, right? I know this is what we do as a business, but this is also encouragement for you to know that this is about building a media company behind your business, right? You want to build a media company behind your business. I said this earlier in a meeting I had today, right? TV. You look at Ellen DeGeneres. You look at, you know, Family Feud, Steve Harvey, right? Every CEO should have a TV show. Every CEO should have a TV show. And what is a TV show now? A TV show now is a podcast, right? That's what people are watching. People are spending time here. And right now, it has democratized everything where you can have your own TV show. Do you know how powerful that is? When you have your own TV show, what do? You bring people. It's about your business. It could be about your business, it could be about your travels, and that is building your personal brand. You can put in advertisements. Now you have advertisements like you see on TV. When you're watching TV, what do? You see advertisements. You can have sponsors within your industry to pay you to advertise certain things. You should have, as a CEO, you're a high status person. You should have a TV show. You're a finance law firm professional. That's what this is. What do I mean by TV show? Look at this, right? So this is the lawyer, our clients, right? This is our TV show where he is coming and delivering news upon news upon news about study and work to Australia, live and study, welcome to professional, navigating Australia, right? This is his TV show. Now we've put it on our platform. They have a YouTube channel in itself, but now we're that platform to be able to push more people out. We've just dropped this today. Become a lead generation machine. Easy ways to get more clients, right? SEO, right? This is my business. We're building our business, right? We're the personal branding experts. But now you can come in and spend time with us. You can come in and watch me speaking with different experts in their field. What we talk about, how to get more clients, how to generate more leads. Now you have this relationship type of content, traveling through Vietnam, me running the business in Vietnam. You can spend time with me if you want to know me on a personal level, right? This is what it means to build a TV show, right? Different day in the life vlogs, right? Different things, encouragement. Like this is what it takes to build a TV show. And so you see that with this our current lawyer, right? I'll give you an example. I say personal branding is simple. So what's he doing? He's saying, wins that he had, visa cancellation shock, wins that they're having for their clients. So personal branding is really simple. Okay, he's in operations. He's running a multi-million dollar law firm. Okay, but he has situations that they've had in their office that he saw someone's visa was canceled, and they're looking, okay, how can we solve these problems, right? He's in operations. But now what he does is then says, okay, now we've helped a client do something. Now we have a personal branding division, which is us here at ETS for Bash Media. I need to announce this to the world. So what we do, we get the cameras out there, and now he talks about it. He talks about a win he had, how he helped a client of his, right? And that is building your personal brand, because now other people can see that. Other people who might go through a similar situation than this, who are looking for a family member, they'll find this video and be like, wow, they helped him go through that. I'm going through that as well. I'll just even show you an example. So that we've put that everywhere, right? We've put that everywhere. As you can see, we've got quite a lot of views. Let me see if I can search. How do I, okay, back to TikTok, right? I just want to search and I want to show you exactly. Just 1 second. Sorry, I know it's gonna play. Okay, okay. So pro. I just want to show you the impact of this and why this is so powerful. So now, as we control his page, look how many views that this same video I showed you, 10,000 views. 10,000 views, 10,000 people have eyes on him talking about how they've made a win. And this video is on Facebook, it's on YouTube, it's everywhere. 10,000 people. Now, out of those 10,000 people, imagine you have a 10% conversion from those 10,000 people. Imagine those 10,000 people, 10% of them come in and book a consultation call, which is what they have. And they have free consultation calls. That is what you call lead generation. That is what you call building a personal brand, right? He's doing those things anyway in his business. But when you just get more eyes on it, when you use social media, the democratization of the era we're living in, boom, now you reach more people. Now you reach way more people. And you have that at your fingertips. And that's why it's so important for you to learn this. Create a podcast. One of our most powerful ways to do this, as I said, a TV show, is by creating a podcast. When you have a podcast, it's long form content, 30, 40 minutes, powerful conversations, like you saw me having there with another lady, Jacqueline, talking about how we're helping clients, how you can generate leads, what's happening in your industry, talking about your industry and how you're impacting change and making things happen is extremely powerful. Okay, the power of podcasting. Podcasting is extremely, extremely powerful. As I said, you amplify your voice, like you saw with this lawyer here. He's amplifying his voice, right? He's amplifying his voice. How can he, use? And this is not necessarily a podcast. We just use the podcast format, and now we turn that into a podcast through the channel. So if you can see here, for example, I've had many conversations with him where we turn it into a podcast, right? Where I come in and inside the life of a powerhouse entrepreneur. Nothing to do specifically with law firms, but we're talking about how we're impacting lives, right? How he's helping people, as you can see me here. Look at that information. Like, this is the TV show. This is exactly what I'm talking about. So you're amplifying your voice. You can reach new audiences and show your expertise, right? Reach new people, expand yourself, expand to new horizons. You build authority, right? You want to become the number one person in the industry. You're already doing well in your business. You're a CEO who's already killing it. I'm going to tell you that you're killing it right now, but you can't stop. You have to stop relying on word of mouth referrals. You need to now be more visible, and you need to be visible in the right market. And that's what happens when you build a personal brand. That's what podcasting does. Establishing yourself as a thought leader in your niche. You're generating leads and you're attracting high qualified engaged prospects. If someone spends 30, 40 minutes with you every single week, it's going to have a profound impact on your business. If you can have a podcast and now you're in business, you're networking, someone meets you, then they go in and they're going to search you on Google, and they go in and they see that you have a podcast. They see that there's so much information about you. Extremely powerful, extremely powerful. And you check all these boxes, right? So you want to build an expert profile. You want to build trust. As I said, when I walk into a meeting, when I go into places, I've already built trust. I can rest knowing that my name speaks for myself. I have a TV show. I have my personal YouTube channel. I have my brand out there on all social platforms that's working for me as I'm sleeping. My content is doing all the work for me. So you want to create a podcast. You want to feature on other people's podcasts. Extremely powerful tool that you can do. And another thing I always say is know your clients. You want to know your clients really well. What are their pain points? As I said, I know my clients. A lot of my clients who are watching this, who are seeing this on LinkedIn, I know your pain points. You're extremely busy. You're time poor. You're doing over 350,000 in revenue, extremely more than that, right? And you want to stop relying on word of mouth referrals. You want to stop being in the business and you want to work on the business. You want to be speaking in front of stadiums. You want to be establishing new partnerships. You want to have your business running in the back while you're the figurehead, speaking in front of thousands of people, inspiring people, bringing business into your business while you're also monetizing your personal brand. That's who my client is. And I serve my client extremely well. I serve them with webinars like this that they see on YouTube. I serve them with content that they can go in and listen. I'm sorry for the background noise a little bit, and I may have noise cancellation on this, too short. So, and then you want to use YouTube, okay? So document, don't create, document your life. This is an example. I had a client of mine, right? We went out and we started brainstorming ways to build his personal brand, and we documented this information. I may even show you quickly. It may even show you. Let's have a look. Yeah, let's have a look. Okay, I think it was here, but I want to show you on my personal channel. These are extremely powerful tools I'm showing you guys. Like this is $1 million worth of game. I like to say $1 million worth of game is so powerful when you learn how powerful this is. So you can see this is my media company, right? So much content, so much work that we're doing. Let's have a look here. Okay, mapping personal branding ideas to 100K a month, right? So what can you see here? Where look, boom, document, don't create. I am documenting how a strategy session with a client. I know my clients really well. My client also is a reflection of other people out there. So I'm saying how you can build your personal brand in powerful ways. What are we going to do? We can do workshops. We can do powerful things around your name, right? So I'm doing that, but I'm also documenting it. I'm documenting it because now other people can see it. Now other people can see it. I can get clips of that, put that out on YouTube, extremely powerful, right? And it just builds my brand. It builds the brand. So you're just documenting, document. And that's what we do for our clients. We come in there and document certain parts of their lives, whether that's a podcast, which is documentation, a Zoom call is a podcast. You're having a podcast, get it on Riverside, we get it on Zoom, and we document that. You press that record button, you talk with a certain client, you talk with a partner, you talk with anyone. We document that content as a podcast. And now we have all the content for your marketing. Okay. It's fun. Personal branding is really fun, right? Look, the camera's out there. He's going to an event where he's speaking in front of people. He's the MC. He's, doing what he does, working on his business, being the personal brand, being the go-to figurehead, and we're documenting it. We're taking the camera there. And let me even show you how, let me show you even how genius we are, right? Let me show you how genius we are. So this is my current client. You guys some of you guys are finance professionals, right? He's a finance professional, right? We talk about law firm. He's a finance professional. Have a look at this. This was that video you just saw. This was in the car, right? We said we always got to document these things. Right now, I'm documenting this. So now we documented where I asked him questions on what it's like to be a CEO. What was it like to grow your business? Look, you can see advice for entrepreneurs. Look, we put in advertisements in our videos. This is your TV show. We put in advertisements. This is powerful stuff, guys. He's telling about his story. It already got, 188 views, which is for me fantastic. This is powerful, right? Like that's what you call building a brand. We were in the car, but we're always documenting, we're always recording, and that's what this is about. Just one of our other clients. Let me just show you. Okay, so if we look at this one, this is a video, right? He's in the car telling his story. Views. Look at the watch hours. Someone spent 10 hours, people have spent over 10 hours just on this one video alone, not even what was clocked up this whole time. On one video alone, someone has spent over 10 hours listening to him, watching this. They say it takes about 7 hours for someone to trust you. In one video, he's already clocked up hours for someone to trust him. For someone to say, I really love his story. I really love his vulnerability. He was broke at a time. He couldn't pay his bills. He was struggling and he built it into a big business like you can watch on YouTube. Look at the watch hours. Imagine if you could have that for your business. Imagine if you could build a TV show, a media company around your business. Imagine the status you would have around your peers. Imagine when you walk into buildings, the feeling you would have. Imagine your children being able to watch your story. Imagine your grandchildren being able to watch your story. Imagine your family members being able to watch you talk about who you are and just watch your podcast. This is crazy. This is the best time we live in. And now what we do is now we package that on LinkedIn, right? So we package the content to build a personal brand through LinkedIn. Again, what you can see me doing here is just giving examples, giving case studies. The proof for me, I always say, is in the pudding. How can we show it? How can we show exactly what we do? We don't play games here, right? So what do? We now use the content from where? From YouTube We use the content here, we package the content nicely, and we now use all these platforms to our favor. Okay, boom, boom. Now we're talking about it on YouTube. And then we have a call to action, sorry, on LinkedIn. Now we have a call to action, his workshop that's coming up, right? And so now we use the content for the TV show, which is a long-term game, to build the funnel, to build the awareness, to build who he is. But now we use the content to be, where is his audience? Where are the people? How can we be visible to the people who are going to pay you? So now we're going to be more visible with the content for the people who have the money to pay him. And we're going to come and do that on LinkedIn, right? The people here, they're going to pay you are going to be on LinkedIn, and we're there. But then we also use this content for Facebook, right? There's consumers on Facebook, right? There's people who just generally want to know your story, because this is what leads you to being a speaker. This is what leads you to, if people are, looking for a keynote speaker, industry expert, when you're everywhere like this, like you can see, and this is also on Instagram, right? You want to be everywhere. So we use the content to be all on social platforms, but law firms, especially law firms, this could be, let's say, TikTok. If you're a lawyer watching this, right? You're a big CEO lawyer like our Pro Visa, you're going to be on TikTok with this content, but everywhere else, right? So you want to hyper focus on where your audience is the most, which is a social platform. But then the overall content goes on YouTube, where people can spend the longest time, which is, again, your TV show. And that's how you're building the trust. You're building authority. You're building everything for you to step out of your business, work on your business. Leads are coming in, leads are coming in, leads are coming in through YouTube, through LinkedIn, through TikTok. Leads are coming in, right? You're already generating leads through email marketing, whatever. But now the YouTube, the social media just amplifies it even more. It makes things 10 times easier. Your word of mouth referrals become much easier, because now your clients will go and share your content. Look, guys, this is what my client did for us. Look at their social media platforms. Look at what they're doing. And that's what is really, really powerful. That is what is extremely powerful. So you want to use the content from the podcast to leverage awareness, right? So you want to build that brand. Again, that's what this whole webinar has been about. What we're doing is we're building a brand, but also in the meantime, we're building a community. We're building a community of people who are like us, right? We're building a community of people who need our solution. Can you imagine how powerful that is? In this day and age, we can build, because of social media, you can build a community of people that you solve their problems. And what happens when you build a community of you solve their problems? You're adding so much value to this community that wealth is just going to be a byproduct. You have a database to consistently sell to consistently add value to consistently solve problems for. And that's what we do. And the way you do that is by creating content where they can come in and watch you and spend time with you, and they can trust you, because how can I trust you from everyone else who says that you solve my problem, right? You foster a community of loyal followers, support your brand, and these assets live on forever and ever and ever, and you monetize them, right? So I really hope you've got time from this. I really hope you've been able to see the value in this as a lawyer, CEO lawyer, as a finance professional, and as someone who has a CEO who's built their company, built their business, years of experience, and you want to be able to know why this is powerful, because you already know it, but you want to be able to implement this. You want to be able to take a step from this, whether you take this and give it to your team, or whether you want someone else to come in and handle this for you and be alongside you and help you, let's say, start your podcast so you can build your TV show. I would love to be there for you. I would love to support you through the journey. It doesn't even have to be doing it for you. You can ask me questions. We can be for you. ETS Rabasha Media, we simplify podcasting. We're the go-to company. We're the industry experts in what we do, because this is our language. We're in the trenches with our clients, right? We will edit, upload, manage your podcast. We will build your personal brand into a way that could generate you a legacy that your children, that your descendants will be so proud of. We will be able to build a community. We'll be able to monetize this community. We'll be able to help you grow your company to levels you could not imagine. That's what we're here for. And, you want to be a CEO who says, look, I can trust you, get it done for me. All I got to do is just be the CEO. All I got to do is just be the face, be the key person of influence. I talk, boom, now you have a contact team. Now you have a team who will get your podcast done for you. Now you have a team who will follow you around in events. Now you have a team who will help amplify who you are through content, through YouTube, through these platforms, because that's what this does. And we will actually walk you through that. We will help you do that, right? A few case studies you can see. Look at what we're doing for our clients. You see this client, that's who we are. He comes to us, and this is what we do. We build his watch time hours, right? We make, you know, a core group of loyal followers, build stronger connections with the personal brand. Look, this is this is the Dunbar rule. 7 hours. Look how this look 244 hours. This is your TV show. And we can build your TV show for you. You can build your TV show for yourself, right? If you learn how to do this, right? The importance of a podcast, right? Again, look at that. The importance, speaking to other podcasters, me in the industry, leading charge. This is a way for you to create legacy, right? This is something I did. Someone came to me for advice. Well, what did I do? Turn the cameras on like we do for our clients. I turn the cameras on. Once I turn the cameras on, boom, I'm talking, I'm giving him advice. But now this becomes content that we can use. That's working on my channel. Right now, I did this video 6, 8 months ago. This video is working for me. It's generating leads, right? This is a 10, 15. You can be generating leads 10, 15 years. Imagine you did a piece of content this time, you had it edited for you, you had it produced for you. Now that content is bringing you leads. Is maybe you have a book in there. People are buying your book through that content, right? It's genuine leads. Now they've seen that video. You a CEO who's still expanded the business, but now through that video, they're going to come in, optimize for the lead funnel. You have a team already. Boom, boom, that's done. So you're out of the business, but revenues consistently generating into the business and impacting you. And you did that content 10 years ago. You did that content 2 years ago. And that's why it's important ever to start this now. Honestly, start this now, like we have. This is crucial. The more time someone spends engaging your content, the stronger their connection to your personal brand, the stronger the revenue that will come to you, the more time people spend with you. I go into meetings, as I said, deal done. They just want to know, okay, what are the logistics? Why? Because they've already know my solutions. I know my client. I know my client so well. When that potential client who hasn't paid me, and when they go and watch me, they're going to relate to me. They're going to know he's talking to me. He relates to me, and I can trust him. And that turns into business. So, if there any questions, feel free to get in touch. Link in the description. If you are a CEO who's doing over $350,000 in revenue, if you are in the law finance field, if you are a high level CEO who's in operation, who wants to work on their business, right? You want to scale from over 350,000 to 10 million in revenue, right? And you want to be able to be the key person of influence, you can come to us. You can ask me questions. You can fill out our quiz that we have here. Actually, this is going to be our wait list. We do have a wait list at the moment as we are sorting out our team and the people we are accepting into our personal branding community, because podcasting, it's a very intimate thing, right? We manage people's podcasts, we manage their personal brands through their podcast. And so it's very intimate because we dedicate so much time and effort into being the key industry expert. So if you do want to be able to be part of our community, you do need to fill out our wait list. Scan the QR code, get into this wait list so you can see if we can help you. And we'll have a look at your application to see, do you have what it takes? Are you in those revenue figures where you can deploy revenue, you can deploy assets to say, look, I'm ready to build my personal brand right now. I'm ready to take over the world. I'm ready to stop relying on word of mouth referrals. I'm ready to stop being not visible enough. I'm ready to be more visible. I'm ready to be a keynote speaker. I'm ready to be getting hired to speak in front of millions of people. I'm getting ready to be the face of the company, building my personal brand, and I want you to take care of it for me. If you are that person, if you are that CEO, scan this QR code and we're going to get to work. And we'll have a look and see if we can accept you. So I hope you got so much value from this webinar. So many gems, so many gems. Learn, 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 learn. Take these steps, take it to the bank. Okay. I love you guys. Stay tuned. Thank you so much for being here. And we'll see you on the other side. Peace.
If you really enjoyed this video, make sure to click here, and I'm sure you're going to love that one.